always confident. You're always seeing the bright side of life, seeing the bright side of Man United. I know you needed, like, you know, you said openly, I need time to just, so I can even articulate myself, basically. Now you've had that, how are you going to articulate yourself given what you saw today?
I can take defeats, but defeats like that is disgraceful. I mean, it was an unprofessional performance. We started all right, and I feel like in games like this, you have to have so much care for the ball. Bruno and Anthony, I think they had possession between them like 80-something times. They gave the ball away between them 43 times. You cannot do stuff like that at Anfield. They will punish us, and they punished us, and we got to hold that L. It's like the players who I thought would never let us down. The leaders that we have now let us down. And if your leaders are letting you down, the soft bellies are going to let you down. They're following suit. It's like you look to your parents for guidance. If your parents can't even protect you, there's no way you're protecting yourself. And that's what happened today. We got ripped to shreds. Like the jeans I'm wearing, ripped to shreds. It's horrible.
And that's the thing, innit? You try and think how that happened, because there's one thing breaking down, you know, oh, that was a moment of brilliance from this player, or we just weren't at the races today. It happens, we move on. Like when we lost to Arsenal. When we lost to Arsenal, it was in the last minute. We fought to the end. We gassed out near the end. You go, you know what? Little blip, we keep it moving. That was unacceptable. And that's, how do you move on from that?
Was that a blip? I pray to God that's a blip. Because the last thing we need is for all the hard work that we have put in this season to go to shreds over that.
And not getting the top four sort of thing.
Yeah. They're 5 points behind us. I think we got a game in hand over them, but they're 5 points behind us. We all thought top four was wrapped up. Me, even myself, banging on about title this and title that. The optimistic side of me is very hurt right now. And that's okay. Sometimes in life, you got to hold L's. Right now, we're holding the L's, but the team let us down, but we still back them. Ten Hag didn't do the best tactics today, but yet we still back him. And this is the difference. Back in the day, when we had other managers and when we produce in unprofessional performances, it's like we're all over the team. We're all over the management. It doesn't feel like that today. Yes, it's a painful, unprofessional defeat, but it doesn't feel like we need to get onto the management and be like out and this. It just doesn't feel like that. So we have to back the team still and back the manager. And I truly believe we're going to come good, and I truly believe we're going to bounce back.
That is a big important one, because, you know, again, this is the immediate aftermath of the game. I haven't seen social media and stuff like that, so I can't put my finger on it and say, oh, loads of people overreacting and stuff, because when you feel this bad and you get embarrassed this bad, you know, you don't even, the word overreaction, you're like, well, no, that is justified. But it is so true what you're saying, that although we've been absolutely destroyed, now it's calming down. There is this sense of Ten Hag won't allow, like, we're gonna, nah. In it, there is that sense.
He's gonna learn, and the players will learn. Like, we're very early in the process, so I genuinely believe every time I personally feel that Ten Hag has made a mistake, he learns from it, and he's definitely gonna learn from this, and the players are gonna learn from this, and we're gonna bounce back. I feel like there's embarrassment, and then there's embarrassment. Like, I've held licks before in front of my friends. My nan came from Jamaica and beat me in front of my family. That was embarrassing. This, as a fan base, have been embarrassed. We are all holding corn, more corn than a field, more corn than we're holding it, and we just got to take it. But I just feel like in games like this, I know I've said it before, but in games like this, please care for it. Not even just this game, previous games, like recent games, I've been saying, please care for the ball, Bruno. And I don't even want to call him out today, but he's the captain. So if he's the captain,
You have to start there.
he's got to hold it. The way he acted today, you don't act like that. You have to keep it professional. The professionalism was out the window.
We showed that we were rattled, innit? And when you do that, even if you do that at 0-0 at Anfield, they smell the blood. They are that is music. The same way if they were at Old Trafford and you could see Henderson kicking out and just moaning, and we think got him. And that's what Anthony was doing it. Luke Shaw started to, Martinez was started just kicking people. We just started losing our heads.
You can't show that. Inside, you're burning. Like, look at Ten Hag on that touchline. He was burning. Did we ever see that he was burning? He kept that shit inside. Same with the players. They need to understand when you're burning, you cannot let your opposition see how much you're burning, because all they're going to do is taunt you more and more and more. And that is what happened to us today. Even when we couldn't hear the sound, but I'm pretty sure their fans was doing, hey, hey, every time when they was passing the ball around. We couldn't pass the ball. We could not pass the ball to save our life. It was just shocking. No one predicted this. No one. If we was going to lose, I would have thought maybe a close 3-2. To come to Anfield and not even, okay, I was going to say not even get a goal, but our record there, we've had one goal in God knows how many games. But the form that we've been in, what Ten Hag has done that's turned it around, I would never thought this.
Just imagine how Ten Hag's feeling as well. He probably could not.
Klopp schooled him.
He's just like...
Klopp schooled him today. And I hate to say it because I love my manager and I can't stand Klopp. But Klopp schooled him today. Klopp showed if you're going to come to Anfield and puff out your chest, you better play correct and stick to your tactics. Maybe the tactics didn't suit us today, but the players should have stuck to it because they let Ten Hag down. They really did. Even if you didn't believe in the tactics that your manager is telling you, you still need to stick to it.
And just the desire. And like you said, professionalism, the application, the commitment.
There was none.
There was none of that today.
We're Man United. That should never happen to us. Never. We're Man United in the Premier League. We're not even in Division 4 or something where you're getting pumped. We are Manchester United. You should always look to play for your shirt, play for the badge, and no one did that today. No one.